face, frowny face, laughing out loud face, and registered trademark sign.
That'll work.
Oh, hi. Good news and bad news. The good news is, I think we fixed the issue. I think it was just with Warren's computer, because we tried it in the office with someone else's computer, and they were able to get ingested. So, Warren, I blame you. I'm taking away your mod powers. But that person who we tried it with doesn't have time to actually be on the stream right now. So, it's still just going to be me, I guess. But this isn't a great test since we can't prove it's working.
You know, the camera's
although maybe,
really
if Warren, if you're bored, you want to try again.
Kind of fast food joint. It's almost some sort of portal.
And we can try again as somebody as we play a game. So what do people want to play?
Is it possible it's like a dimensional rift?
And also, Warren, you don't have to try
Maybe
again.
like a doorway to another dimension? I mean, it could.
Yeah, so I think it's okay. Here's the weirdness of the setup is that, well, it's just a weird setup. Don't worry about it, you guys. It's a weird setup. But I think we have it fixed, but I can't prove it yet. What do people want to play? Are people actually being able to see me? What's happening? Wow. Quests? Murder Party? Ugh. Everything's crazy right now, you guys. Oh my. Thanks for hanging out. Murder Party, Tee K.O. What else? I'm not seeing 2 votes for anything. TMP again. TMP or TKO, TKO. Alright, well, we played TMP the other day. Let's play TKO. I'll tell you all about it, stud. Let's get started. And I'm just going to let you guys get in. Don't say anything terrible that needs censored. There we go. IJJJ. Okay, so here's the thing. We're using this software called Livestream. I know it's confusing because we're also doing a live stream, but the software is called Livestream. Remember to get in the audience. The IJJJ, Jackbox.tv. And Livestream has, the software has this built-in system to do interviews, which is good because we want to do more remote interviews. So, so we have the interviews all through like a Chrome tab, which is great. So we have all we have to do is give the person we want to interview a link. They don't have to install anything. They don't have to set anything up. We just give them a link, and they click it. I'll say, yes, I allow my camera, I allow my microphone. And we can go to them as a source in the virtual mixer here. So like, I can go to like Remote Cam 2 here. I don't see any guests available right now. But I can just say, you know, as long as they've clicked that Chrome link, they'll appear in my list right here with their video and their audio. It's going to be amazing. And that's what we've done the last couple times with guests. The only weird wrinkle is that all of our audio... in order for the headphones to work, all of our audio goes through a hardware mixer, and Livestream wants to use their own software mixer for everything. So right now, we have everything from all of our sources plugged into this hardware mixer, and they're also plugged into the computer where Livestream's running, so we can take video from one, we mute the audio, and then we take the audio from the mixer, which is plugged back into the computer as another source. Easy. Except for this Livestream thing. because in order for it to work without having to allow that the person who's giving the remote interview to hear us and also to have their voice not be doubled up, we can't have them work the same way. We've got to have them using live streams software. We have to have them coming in as a source from live stream, not in our hardware mixer. There's probably ways around this, but it requires a lot more hardware. So, no problem. What we do is we have the Chrome tab where this actual interview is taking place up on a separate computer. So we have the audio coming from there. We put that into our mixer. We have you guys hearing the software part of it. That way we still hear everything plus them, because they're not coming into the mixer, they're just coming into the headphone amp, so you don't hear them twice. And then we have you guys hearing the software version. So we don't know how loud they are, we have to play with it. But other than that, it works perfectly. This is what we've done the last 3 times we've had guests. We had it running on the same computer, the Chrome tab, as we were doing this live stream stuff, which means we had to sort of have the computer be playing back into the mixer, backing into itself. I thought, that's dumb. Let's put it on a separate computer. We put it on the computer. We have Twitch on. Great. Set that up. But, unfortunately, you guys could hear Warren, but I couldn't. And I have no idea why. Because I just tried this with Brian out there, and he remoted in, and not only could I see his audio on playing on the live stream software, so I knew it was working for you guys if you had been watching at the time. But I can also hear it in my headphones, which means I know it's playing on that computer, which is plugged into the amp and coming to me. So, all that works, but I don't know why it wasn't working for Warren. I can only imagine it was a hardware issue with his computer. I wasn't seeing his video either. I know you guys weren't either. So I can't explain what happened, but I don't know how his audio could break in such a way that you guys were hearing it on the stream, so it was definitely being ingested by live stream, but I wasn't hearing it in my headphones, so it wasn't coming out of that Chrome tab. Equipment tests. What am I talking about? Anyway, this is the kind of stuff that makes streams late, and I was already late because of a meeting. We'll just play some games. Is Warren still in the chat? Yeah, Warren and I are meant to be together in physical space, clearly. I'm sure there's somebody in the chat smarter than me that knows I explained that wrong or could tell me what to try, but, Yeah, Warren, that's probably it. Do I exist? Sorry, everybody. Sorry for the back and forth. At least we'll play some games. What did I miss? Let me start over. So here's what it is. Anyway, the point is, because it worked for Brian a second ago, I mean, it's not the best test because he's on the same internet as we are, so it worked well. But because it worked there, I think we'll be okay tomorrow. We're going to try to do another test probably tomorrow. I don't even know if we'll stream it, but at least have a test of somebody maybe who's not in the building. Maybe I'll ask Andy to do it from Michigan. That would be good. So we'll probably do another test. I don't even know if we'll stream it, but point being, we want our guest tomorrow to go off without a hitch. Anyway, remember, this is just a test. Don't put too much stock in it. Come by tomorrow for the real thing. 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. We'll be playing Fibbage 3 for the first time ever on stream. I was just looking at it before this meeting, and it's looking really good. It's not completely done. We'll have to caveat some things, but it's looking good enough to show you guys for sure.
You will write as many slogans or phrases
1 out of 10, how good will it be?
Something short and snappy, like you might
At
see on a
least
t-shirt.
an 8.
And don't
How's
let
that?
hubris
Thank you, Tessie.
consume you. Use a suggestion if you need one.
That's what I think, Fletcher. Have the screw-ups today, which was our whole plan, although this was more of a screw-up than I planned to have. Second best friend for hire. I'll take it. Thank you, Squishy. I wonder if Andy's around now.
Like the wind.
Probably not. Luckily, we're playing Tee K.O, which takes 30 minutes to set up, so I can tell you that whole story. It's all going to be worth it, though. Andy's not on Slack. He's probably not available. Ryan and Rydash are secretly the same person, but only emotionally. Can you have our autograph? Sure, if we meet you in real life. I mean, I guess we could send you an autograph, but that's a little
You really dug deep
weird.
that time.
But I guess we could. Not that important.
Training complete. Now take a
You
look
should come to
at your
TwitchCon
device.
or come
The
to one of the
fates have
PAXs.
blessed you
We
with a
usually
series
are at all of
pictures and
those.
slogans. Select one of each to create your T-shirt champion. I don't want to pressure you, but a lot is riding on this.
Any timetable when you guys may drop a hint in the next Party Pack game? I don't know. I think I know. Actually, I think I know which one we'll talk about next. And somebody showed me some kind of plan about that. So I'm betting within a month. That's a conservative. I bet with sometime within the next month, you guys will know
Brace yourselves.
the second game
Let
in the pack.
tournament begin.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tessie.
Gauntlet 1
We'll work something out. We can work something out.
versus
Yeah, buy a Tee K.O shirt for sure. All right.
fight.
This is what this is when the stream goes down. And just help me. Artistically, the one on the left is pretty great, but the one on the right's how I feel today. Is that okay? I should put up a little ad here to join us tomorrow. So, and my secret shame is every time we have problems, I think, should we just put OBS on this computer and just use OBS like every other streamer does? It technically allows us a little bit less flexibility, but might be a lot easier. Let's see if this fits. Whoop.
A new challenger appears. Fight.
Sure, great. Insert brain here, I like that. All right, that works. That's true. Oh, wait, are you telling us no more sequels after Fibbage 3? Look, we'll make any sequels we want to make. However, if you're referring to the fact that we announced that there are no other sequels besides Fibbage 3 and Party Pack 4, that is correct. It's Fibbage 3, and it's 4 brand new games. And if you consider Enough About You as sort of a new game, it's actually kind of 5. I thought that said insert Brian here. Toadboy, what powers do you get as a mod? I don't even know. I made Warren a mod earlier because I happened to be logged in. Don't screw it up, Brian. I should actually get that shirt. Banning, timeouting, allowing people to post links, make polls. Yeah, makes sense. Do you give people permanent link posting powers, or is it like a per-use
A
thing?
new challenger appears.
Nice.
Fight.
I was expecting a sequel for Trivia Murder Party in Party Pack 4. I think that we wanted, like... We definitely loved Trivia Murder Party and would like to do more with that at some point. I think we want to, like, in general, not a hard rule, but give franchises a little bit of time to rest before we do a sequel right away. I wish we could actually buy the shirts we designed in the game. Well, Halo there, buddy. You can. Make sure to look at your controller, if you're in the audience anyway, or if you're playing. You'll get a little link after the game. You can buy those shirts, or just tweet them out. TMP2, TMP2, or TMP 2.0? I don't know. I can't answer that yet. Did you really not? I thought you were just teeing me up, Halo. Yeah, you could buy these shirts, man.
A new challenger appears.
It's one of the things we're most proud of in terms of ridiculous features.
I want you to fight.
Great. I'm not so smart. That's a can drawing, right? Or did somebody redraw the Bidiot shark? It might be redrawn. Looks a little bit different. No, 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 I love these shirts. Halo, we are going to drive you bankrupt here, apparently. Yeah, log into the audience. Anyone who's watching but isn't in the audience, you probably want to be. Go to jackbox.tv up there and use the code IJJJ. Get in the audience, you can vote on the shirts you like, which affects the outcome of the game. It's not just, you know. And you can also buy the shirts at the end. Or just tweet them out. Trivia Massacre Party. I like the idea of upping the ante with the adjective. That's pretty good. Quiz Homicide Festival. That's a pretty good shirt. In the year 20XX. I like Mustache Alien. Ah! I'm excited. Tomorrow's going to be good, you guys. Let's see if any of the bugs for Fibbage 3 are fixed. Look at Jira here. Trivia Murder Party Origins, and the host becomes the host from the original, like retroactively. You look tired. Well, you look tired, Tessie. I'm just kidding. I'm a little tired. Did I sleep well? Yeah. I slept pretty well.
Engage one another in violence.
How do we choose beta testers? We don't really do what you would consider like a... well, we do. I mean, we test. We have in-house QA, so we do that, and we also do, you know, feedback from people who come in and play the games, and that can vary from people who we know who would be good judges of these things to people who sign up to our mailing list, which I don't remember how you actually get on. I'm sorry. It might be on the website. To people who are work in the same building, we can just grab people. It's like we want a mixture of people who kind of know what the goal of the game is or like have played our stuff before, and to people who have no idea. So we make sure that it kind of like works and makes sense. Either way. That's not my son. For QA, we just hire, do interviews like anything else.
Use your devices.
Bye, Warren. Everyone will enjoy Warren tomorrow in his proper format.
Like water and go.
All right, what else? What else are you guys excited about other than Fibbage 3 this week, obviously? Is Fibbage 3 going to be all that we stream tomorrow? Probably, because it's the first time, so we'll probably want to play a couple games of it. People won't want to try to get in. So, yeah. There's always a chance we'll do something different, but for the most part, we know people are probably going to want to see the new thing. So we'll probably stream 2 or 3 games of it, is what I would guess. Trivia Murder Party Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch. What features do you want in Trivia Murder Party Deluxe? Your birthday's in September? Happy birthday in September. Yeah, we'll probably be streaming if it's a Tuesday. Or, I mean, if it's a Thursday. With motion controls. How does that work? I guess for the dice. That's the only mini game where you would get that, you'd want the 3D Rumble or whatever they call it. HD Rumble. How about a separate turn on and turn off for drawing and writing? Oh, what if you want to activate drawing but deactivate writing? Alright. What's your favorite TMP mini game? That's a good question.
Begin writing.
Math is pretty fun. The word search I don't feel like I'm good at, but I think is pretty fun. A battle mode, like you just play the mini games? Let's see that. How much are shirts? I want to say 18. I think that, 18 maybe before shipping, depending on where you live. I don't fully remember. Math or words? Yeah, those are strong. It is pretty fun. You don't let your friends copy you. Let them die in their own right. First Thursday in September? Okay. We'll probably end up streaming. How many shirts do we sell? We did okay. We planned that feature as just a fun thing, bonus. And we don't, sell a billion of them by any means. But it ended up being a bigger, deal for us than we thought it would be. It ended up doing what we wanted it to do, which was get people talking about the game. But it also ended up being, at least a small revenue stream, which was really cool. Mario Kart. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Although the battle mode, you got me thinking about that. Playing the mini games sort of separately. I currently have $20, so I might get a shirt soon. Yeah, please do. I mean, on the one hand, I really want you to. On the other hand, if you really just have the $20, maybe get something else, I mean, not that I don't think you'll treasure your shirt of Arnie with Warren was here, you were not forever. But TNT plushies when TNP 2 comes out. We actually made some TNP plushies just internally. We're not going to sell them, I don't think, but we just had a couple small batch made just for us. They were pretty amazing. Maybe I'll bring one on stream at some point. When will it exist? I don't know. I want it to exist, but I don't make these business decisions of whether it actually makes sense to make and sell a bunch of plushies. Am I a Pokemon fan? They're making new Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Not really. I have kind of wanted to get into those 3DS games, but I never have. I played a little Pokemon Go for a while. So we do sell Tee K.O character shirts. Go to Amazon, search for Jackbox. Go to the little, you'll see all the games first, but go to the clothing section, and you'll see we have 4-ish Tee K.O character shirts. We have No Face, who has a Japanese name I don't remember. We have the Cat, I think the Kappa, and maybe one other. So we sell those. The one I was wearing the other day on the stream we don't sell, but we sell other ones that are similar. If that's what you're talking about. There you go, Toad Boy. Thank you.
Versus?
What does Mother stand for? I was never told, unless I wasn't forgot. That was before I officially worked here, and I just came in to do voice work because I knew these fellows. So, I mean, I could make something up on the spot, but I don't want to... If it was my own game, I'd make something up on the spot. But since it's Allard and Andy's, I don't want to step on their origin story. I love the design of the Tee K.O characters. That was pretty much all Alen Helmers who knocked it out of the park. Cute but deadly. Yeah, we went back and forth on, like, okay, the first pass on them were very cute, and then we were like, okay, let's have a couple of them with, like, chunks missing out of their ear or eye patches and things. So we sort of, like, dirtied them up a bit on the second pass. In the next Trivia Murder Party, we see the host's face. That takes away all the fun of it. You think you want that, but that would ruin the mystery. You wouldn't actually want that. I was the voice of Mother. Yes, it's all true. Not paying attention to the game. Oh, my God. Oh, this minion. That's good. Who drew that? It's really nice. Yeah, we do stuff. We do those kind of jokes sometimes, like having a bunch of different versions of the same thing. There are jokes like that in TNP. Maybe he'd look like Deadpool without his mask. It's possible. That guy went through some stuff. We're sure of that. Nice job, Yosef. Do the voice of Mother? It's pretty much my normal voice. They just put a filter on it. So it doesn't sound very interesting to do it right now. Quiplash, eh? That's pretty good. Who wouldn't buy this shirt? A sketchy mod icon shirt? Come on. I mean, I was trying to talk you out of it earlier, but that $20 is going to be well spent. Mother loves being called Mother. Buying immediately. You should. I kind of love that it's sort of outside the lines. Like, that's a good look. Nice job, Lacrimosa. Guess who just blew $20 on Trivia Murder Party shirt? Money well spent, Halo. Those shirts are cool. The Fakin' It shirt's cool, too. I just love the Faker design. Baseball is my wife. Well, that's good to know. No, I don't think Mother is romantically entangled, although I don't know. I ship baseball plus pineapple. Yeah, we have a Fakin' It shirt. We don't do a good job of advertising this stuff. We should probably put it on the website, but it's on Amazon. If you search Jackbox on Amazon and go to the clothing section, we have a bunch of shirts from Party Pack 2 and 3. Almost all the Jackbox shirts we wear on the stream are available. This one, I don't know, but I'm always wearing the 2 that aren't, apparently. But chill, fam. Uh-oh. Something go terribly wrong here? Nobody's voting. Okay, I guess we just didn't exhaust the audience timer. You don't see it? Do we not put it up? We designed one.
Winners!
I mean, it's pretty good. I'm not sure that Arnie shirt should have gone all the way. I mean, no offense, but
The final gauntlet is here, and only the best
Mod
shirt
band
from
shirt
the
was pretty
previous
good.
rounds remain. The tournament ends here.
all right, final round. Yeah, here we go. The Fakin' It shirt's right here.
Versus
Toad Boy, link that up. It's like the first one that comes up. Yeah, it should have gotten the streak bonus. I agree. Lime green. Okay. Oh, it's definitely Cookie Monster for me here. I mean, non-copyrightable blue character, who we do not will not get in trouble for selling a shirt of. Thanks, Toad Boy.
a tie on the first battle. Fine, I'll choose.
Yeah, that's always annoying. So if there's a tie, in most cases, if there's a tie, the incumbent shirt wins, the one that's been that was in the previous round, because it's supposed to be harder to knock a shirt off its pedestal than not. But if it's the first round, we just do it randomly, which is, you know, we talked about other ways to solve that problem. They weren't worth doing, but it is always annoying when it actually happens. You can still buy a losing shirt. You're right. Any shirt that is shown in the game, you can buy. Doesn't have to be one of the winners of the gauntlets or anything. I think we have those sizes, but you know what? I don't know. Sometimes stuff goes in and out of stock. We use various third parties for that kind of stuff. So, if a shirt is censored, it is not available for purchase. However, the censored version of it is. So, when you censor a shirt, the picture gets replaced with a panda, and the slogan gets replaced with one of like 3 or 4 innocuous slogans. You can buy that one if you want. You can't buy the original one that was censored. Because we don't want... If it was censored, it was probably offensive enough that we don't want to be selling it. So. Although some stuff gets through that process, unfortunately. But usually we would stop that at the printer if it's offensive. You can censor shirts. Yep. If you go into the... if you're playing the game and you're hosting the game, you can go to the settings. You can turn censoring on. It's off by default like all our games because most people don't need censoring if they're just playing on their couch, which is still what most people are doing. All right, I approve of this. I approve of Chill Fam. And Toad Boy gets his credit as well. That went well. So it's off by default censoring, but you can turn it on in the settings, and then the VIP, who's the first person in the lobby, has the power to censor. So if they see something they don't like, get rid of it. Good job, guys. Best writer, Toad Boy. Best artist, Lacrimosa Mama. Nah. Does anyone read these little things at the end? They're really just for me. I just thought they'd be cool. Fletcher with the audience favorite. Nice. Squishy, fastest artist. We can play one more game. What do people want to do? Oh, also the most ignored. Sorry, Squishy. You should have spent more time. You were the fastest artist, but you should have spent more time on it. Thank you, Lime Green. Yes, I directed this one, Stod. I had drawings used on 3 shirts. Where's your credit? Well, if you had the most things used on the most shirts, you have a credit, but otherwise, you don't get one. Let's see, best writer. You'd be best artist, perhaps, Yosef. No, you weren't the best artist. Either that, or I think when we have ties, we just pick randomly. So if both 2 people were on 3 shirts, it picks one at random. So just don't keep track of it. TMP, TMP, TMP. Okay, everybody wants TMP. Do, 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 do. Can I tell you, if you like this game, Tee K.O, there's a game we're coming out with in the next pack. I think you'll also like. I'm hoping you will. How annoying is it when I talk about stuff I can't actually talk about? Probably pretty annoying. If you're tuning in and you don't know what's happening, remember this is just a test. But join us tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, for Fibbage 3, the first time played anywhere. And you get to play if you get in, quick enough. Either way, you're in the audience, and the audience gets to do stuff in Fibbage 3 that's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to put the room code in the chat because then we don't have to worry about people's video lag being a factor. If you got in the last time, try not to get in right away this time. Let other people in. No, ignore that trailing thing. All right. And you can join the audience with that room code, JQQW. All you have to do is go to jackbox.tv. Thanks, Move Up. And Toad Boy. All right, Tessie, we'll figure out the autograph thing. I'm making a note right now.
Come on, wake up.
Bye, Halo. Thanks for coming.
Wake up.
This game still creeps me out, you see.
Welcome to Trivia Night.
I like to think,
dark reckoning. But it's really got a lot of heart, and honestly,
I think of stuff like Hot Fuzz as like
until you die.
one of my favorite genre mixing things. It's like, oh, it's a good action movie and it's a good parody of action movies. I feel that way about TMP.
If you get a question wrong,
as someone who did not work on it, I just feel that they were very successful in making it both a good horror experience and a good parody of horror.
But don't worry, Ghost can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round.
Good job,
where the living and dead
C0IBOH.
first.
Koibo?
Oh, and hey, look, we've got an audience playing along too. Tell you what, at the end of the game, if the audience has less money than the player who wins,
I'm excited for Baby Driver. Are you excited for Baby Driver, Stod?
I'm not sure why they would volunteer for that, but whatever. Listen to me blabber on. Let's just get into the game. You'll figure it out as we go. First question. What occupation does Charlie Brown's dad hold?
I do not know.
Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience,
It's
too.
Colbo or Kerbo? Colbo. Try that. Johnny Egypt.
And the correct answer is... Who got it right?
Irony. I've heard that Charlie Brown is supposed to have hair like blonde
I
hair.
have a surprise
It just
for you.
blends in or something. It's not clearly not the case.
Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to
Your
play
roommate knows him, huh?
Chalices. I've given all the safe
I would
players a bit
love
of
to meet
poison
Edgar Wright
to
sometime.
use.
That guy is...
Pick a chalice,
He's the guy who
drop
makes
their
movies
poison
that
in.
make me sad because I'm like, well, I'll never do anything creatively as interesting as that. You know, it's like, oh, boy, I really enjoyed that, and also I'm kind of depressed now. But yeah, Edgar Wright stuff is real good. Do you watch Spaced? Spaced is pretty good.
Okie dokie, it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from.
Too American? What was the question? I wasn't paying attention.
I like saying the word chalice.
If you're talking about the
Makes me
Charlie
feel
Brown
like
question,
someone who wears silk underwear.
international.
Ooh. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank.
Well, thank you, Stod. I'm certainly proud of working at Jackbox and the stuff we do. But it's one of those things where it's just, it all hits you and you're like, oh my
Embrace
god.
the light, my
Maybe
sweet
I'll make a
dove.
game that is as interesting as Hot Fuzz one day. What was my
There's
favorite
no hard
TV
way to
show
say
when I
it.
was
I
younger?
killed you and now you're a ghost.
I've had a lot. Mystery
But
Science
you're
Theater
not getting out of this
3000.
game that easily.
Probably, and it still
Ghosts
is.
still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round.
It's true. Ghost can
Even
win the
death
game.
doesn't get you out of Trivia Murder Party.
Thanks, Lime Green Tech. I wasn't fishing for that, but thank you. I'm feeling better about myself.
It's early, but here are your scores. But don't get too high or too low because you're all doomed, remember? And how's the audience doing? The audience isn't doing so great, but
12 in the
there's
audience.
time to catch up.
Thanks, audience. I mean, yeah, I watched Mr. Rogers. Are you talking about when I was very young? Probably
about
Sesame
this?
Street then. Or, you know, Thundercats
What is
was a
Grumpy
go-to
Cat's
show.
real name?
Yeah, I've seen Legends of the Hidden Temple. Although that's one I don't remember very well, to be honest. I think I know this one. This was a prompt in Fibbage. Well, they stole it, clearly.
Who said this?
That's the thing. Like, we all would love TMP plushies to be for sale and all that stuff.
Only a ghost got it wrong.
And I'm not saying they won't eventually be at some point, but it's hard because, like, for
Alright,
example, the
next question.
Tee K.O t-shirts are print on demand.
Where is what
So it's
you
like if somebody
spoken?
orders one, we print it and send it. And when I say we mean a third-party company that specializes in these things. Like, we are a small company that doesn't do t-shirts. But plushies, obviously, you have to make very carefully and make a certain amount ahead of time. And then if you don't sell them, you've lost money, and it's a whole thing. So a little bit more complicated, but it's not to say we won't never do it. Right, Ash?
And
It was a
correct
lot
answer
of
is
hair pulling and
yes.
trying to get Warren on remotely, and it didn't work. And then we got part of it to work, but it didn't, you know,
Please
really
don't
work.
leave.
And I think ultimately
Let's
the
go
problems are
someplace far.
solved, but that doesn't mean that Warren is here. Warren is not here. So we're just playing some games, and
Welcome
I'm
back
here
to
alone.
the killing floor.
Should create an achievement for
Good
TMP where you
news.
have to
It's
get
math
every
time.
question wrong
Answer as many math
and
questions
win
as you
every
can
killing
before time
floor
runs out.
to be the last person
All the
alive.
safe players will
Be
be
fun.
playing too.
Have
And if
you,
any of them
Cody,
do
have you
better than
gotten
you,
the
it'll be
Quipwreck
bad.
achievement in Quiplash 2, which is to win all of your first round
do
battles and lose all of your
Hey,
second round
now.
battles?
How do you feel like you're doing? Good?
Wow.
Your time is subtracting at an alarming rate.
That's a lot of math. Good job, PNC. Oh, and Colbo.
Guess who's getting subtracted?
Jiminy.
It's
Well,
gotta hurt
Squishy,
that other
you
players thought,
lost
hey,
to
I might as
good
well try to kill
competition. At least
you.
there's that.
Why not? Let's take another
Math
moment
can
to
kiss my
appreciate
butt.
this
That's
cool
fair.
scoreboard, huh? Let's try another one. Here's a deep philosophical question. What's the point of Candyland?
What is the point of Candyland in a more global sense?
Who said this one? One of you is still alive. Let's go someplace fun. Let's test
Right,
your
Ash, how are
memory.
things,
Everyone gets to play this time.
downstairs? Downstairs.
Memorize the
Downstairs?
pattern.
Upstairs? I forget what part of the Jellyvision machine you are in at this moment.
Alright, let's put these away. Is it distracting if I start yelling out, car, duck, square, Wisconsin? From left to right, what was the order of the weapons?
Well, Fletcher's getting this wrong.
If anyone
Or
does better
perhaps
than you, I will
cheating and
kill
getting
you.
it right. There's only two options. Does anyone notice? It took me forever to notice how the more the game goes on, more blood comes on the floor. That's a Dave Innes touch that I think is amazing, and that not enough people talk about. Still an 848, eh? That's just like you, right, Ash? Yeah, right?
And looky, here's the pattern. How'd you do?
I know, it's Dave Innes. He's amazing.
You got it exactly right. Ugh, let's see how your friends did.
All right, somebody mentioned it before. Sorry, right, Ash?
We'll get you next time.
Is that true, Yuxi? The green doll's the only one that gets cut in three?
I'm
Probably
having
true.
so
I
much
believe
fun
you.
right now. I'm gonna have to journal about this later. I've got more
Baseball
questions
game.
for you. Most
know
waiters
about
should know
that,
this
Dylan.
one. Which one of these musicals was not composed by Stephen Sondheim?
I didn't know your role changed, right, Ash? Congratulations. Where do I show you? I don't know. Twitter, tweet me at it or something. I believe you, but still.
Who picked this one?
That is true. I did know that.
Prepare for your punishment. Let's play the finger cutting game.
Well, you know, Dylan, I don't know what your situation is, but if you could still be in the audience on your phone or something.
It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be.
It'd be hard to watch the stream, but you could still be in the audience,
Cut 'em
and
off with a big
Fibbage, you
old
know,
chop.
has the Fibbage has the question on the screen.
do
You could
have
still kind
fun
of play
here.
along. Great thing about being in the audience of Fibbage 3, which you guys will see tomorrow, is that audience members get to submit a lie and try to fool the players of their own. It's not that, like, where you don't have to just sort of play along and not actually
Let's
affect the
try
game.
this
You can
again.
affect the game by fooling players.
Just wanna know how
You
much
get to pick
fuel
one
to
of
put in the old
3
spaceship I'm building.
lies we give you. You don't type stuff in.
What is the
Players get
nearest
to do
galaxy
that, but
the Milky Way?
you get to vote on which of the 3 you want, and then whoever wins the audience poll, that lie gets submitted as the audience's lie. The Twitch app has the pop-out feature. Yeah, that might work. That might work. Playing it on the, watching and playing on the same phone. I haven't tested it. It might work. Bye, Tessie. See you tomorrow. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
And the correct answer is this.
I'm glad you're excited, Johnny Egypt, which I'll now call you. Maybe I shouldn't call you.
Being a loser isn't all bad. Losers get to spin the loser wheel.
Well, they get to see how many
Nobody
audience
keeps the loser
members
wheel
they
Nobody.
fool. They'll get to see the percentage that they fool. So like
I just
75% of
love
the
it when
audience
she
picked your lie.
spins.
Yeah. Oh, you've used it?
Thank
Okay.
you, loser wheel.
Stod, you know some Jellyvision folks? That's cool. Yeah, I think that's what they're saying, right, Ash? That you could
Quick
split
shout out to all
screen
my
on your
dead people.
phone
Sup,
on
homies?
Android anyway, with Twitch and a browser. I bet that would work.
All right, next question. What does the J in J Crew stand for?
Are the audience choices different from the live for me choices? The same pool. There's enough that there shouldn't be a lot of overlap, but it's from the same general pool of lies. It's very unlikely that an audience member using, or rather that a player using live for me and the audience will have the same lie. It can happen, but only if like all 8 players use live for me, so it's very rare.
You're in for a treat.
Yeah, DM it over Twitter, that's fine.
Oh, fun! A big pile of moolah. Here's how this is going to work.
Yeah.
If no one
Either way,
takes the money,
tweet it out.
no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who
Oh,
didn't.
this is easy though.
There's one catch.
Everybody
If you all
don't take the
then
money.
you
Just
all
whatever you do,
die.
don't take the money and nobody dies. It's the way that you both live.
A key part to any relationship is communication. Do that now.
Jackbox crew, I'd smear that through my hair. I don't know about that. I love this game. This is my favorite.
Let's see who has any kind of moral compass whatsoever.
Oh,
Nobody took the money?
all right.
Aw, that's no fun. Everybody gets to live.
Nice. All right. Well, that's cool. I always take the money. Yeah, you guys did well.
Next question.
Uh-oh. I mentioned in a
The
tweet by
2010
UCA.
Deepwater Horizon oil spill took place in which body of water?
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure if we had Ennis on the stream, he would explain why that is. Like, there's got to be some artistic reason that the green doll gets cut thrice. Like, because the green has the rope, maybe, and he didn't want to break the rope. Something weird like that, right? That's cool. I'm gonna get him involved in this turn.
Time for an out. Who picked this? Too easy. Let's try another one. Which of the following Taylor Swift songs uses the word love the most number of times in its lyrics?
All right, we got Dave Ennis on that thread now. Let's see. Grace Axe the best character. Green Doll might have been the first one to exist.
Who
Have I seen the
said
video of the singing ventriloquist
yes?
girl that got the golden thing? No, I have not.
I have a surprise
Not
for
seen
you.
that.
It's time to use your words.
Guys, I'm real hungry.
Use letters to spell
Get
the
some
longest
dinner.
word you can before time runs out.
See the
It
outline
was
more clear on the
really
content
hard to
list,
find
so
good
that-
cues to cut out.
Likely so.
Don't be the person with the shortest word or you'll regret it.
Here's what I do in this game.
Do
I
it
start
now.
spelling a long word, hoping that the letters I need at the
By
end
the
are
way,
going to
the
be
letters
there.
don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done.
And then when I get to them, they're not there. I also think Dave just likes that one the best, UXC.
Ooh, let's see what you did there.
All good though. Like even
Brace
Burlap's
yourself.
decent. Sorry, Fletcher. Let's watch those 3 cuts. Oh no. Got the nails. I know. I like math better than words. I feel the opposite.
I don't want to say it's an emergency, but I drank like
Hey,
6 lattes
too
and
many
a pitcher of
people
lemonade
are alive.
before we started, so yeah, it's an emergency. I haven't peed my pants in 73 days, and I'm not breaking that streak today. No more Mr. Nice Guy from me. It's time to kill all but one of you. So we're going to do the loser wheel again, by
Thanks, Doc.
popular demand.
You guys,
Let's go in order,
you know, be
starting
honest.
with
Are
the
you
least
alive
20.
because you've played these questions and know them from the game?
Why aren't you spinning
Or
the wheel?
because you would have
I'm really
known these
confused.
questions anyway?
Oh,
Some of you got lucky in
I
minigames
just
too.
love it when she spins. And the loser wheel has chosen.
Oh,
Moving
sorry,
on.
Stod.
Go ahead.
Half and
Give it
half,
a
yeah.
Big spin.
Stod, you're a trivia monster. I do know that.
Yeah, baby. Now that's how you.
I've heard of
spin
Use
the
Your Words. I
loser
haven't
wheel.
played it or seen it really.
Very
Whoa,
good. You're safe
Colbo.
for now. Who's next? Sorry.
What the hell?
Spin, spin, spin.
Let's see. Maybe you'll both get life. Not sure that's possible.
Better luck next life. Just
All right,
one of you
Colbo.
left. We did it, everyone.
Don't
Now
lose
we can
your
finally go to
your
the
lead
final
here.
round. Took long enough.
Sobriety test. That's a good name.
Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category.
Go buy a lottery ticket.
Ben and Jerry's flavors.
Well, I know this one
Tap
because
on each answer that
something of an
fits,
expert
then press submit.
in ice cream I can buy across the street. There's a convenience store in the apartment
Let's see the
building
right
across the
answers.
street that I often go to if I need some Ben & Jerry's.
You move forward one space for every correct answer.
Anything else about Fibbage 3?
You're getting real close to the exit.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
did I
there's
mention
maybe
that
only a
all the
handful
other
of things we
ghosts
haven't
get to
said, and
play
you'll see them
too?
tomorrow.
If a ghost catches up to
I'm gonna keep you in
then they
suspense.
will steal your body.
The final round
Then
we
they
haven't
can
talked
escape
about.
and win
I'll
the
say that.
game.
The final round is different than the final round of
Here's
previous Fibbage.
everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I think that, Johnny, I think you're thinking of the plot of My Name is Earl. Catch a boar.
Wow, I'm impressed. Movies with talking animals.
It's a good category because you kind of forget which of these movies animals actually talked and which were just regular animals. Is there really going to be a Fibbage 3? Let me tell you all about it. Yes, we're going to play it on the stream tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, for the first time anywhere outside of this office. Literally, I don't think anyone outside of these walls has played Fibbage 3 until tomorrow when you get to play it. Potentially as an audience member, potentially as a player. So join us tomorrow. Fibbage 3 is going to be real fun.
Are
And
you
the
afraid
audience
of
gets
the
to do
dark?
stuff in Fibbage
You
3
should
that
be.
is brand new. So even if you just get into the audience, it's going to be real fun.
Western African countries.
There's also a whole brand new game mode in Fibbage 3 called Enough About You, where all the questions are about, and the lies are about players playing the game. It's a whole new game mode, practically a whole new game, and yet it's still part of Fibbage, so it doesn't count as one of the Party Pack games. So really, you're getting like 6 games this year. Dustin checks in as Warren's favorite movie. That's very true. Colbo's doing well here. What's the
Here's another
visual
one.
style? It's kind of like fun 70s
States
party.
that border Tennessee.
It would be fun if we were like, sorry. The big reveal tomorrow is it's not Fibbage 3. Fabonus. Listen, There was a while where Allard had it was about 20 minutes where Allard had designed a logo that said "Funuff about you" that he was really trying to push and get us to approve. Like that's like that we would call it "Funuff about you." We were like, let's rethink it. But you know, he had us thinking about it. He's a very persuasive guy.
Countries
What?
have green in their flag.
If that's true, Dylan, I haven't heard about it. Fun 70s party like Faking It? It's not, Faking It I would call a little bit more 60s. This is definitely more avocado, orange, like your parents, your grandparents' like rec room feel. It's a little bit different in feel and music and style. But
Okay.
Jackbox, we
easy
love
one.
60s and 70s weird kitsch, so it's not too surprising we might have some similarities.
Here comes the next
Colbo's got a chance here, but PNC and City of Stad are
Lost
both
to
close. I mean, come on, this one's easy. Yeah, there's a lot of Innes loves doing a lot of 3D modeling and stuff. I think the dolls were originally 3D modeled and then flattened. I'm not totally sure. Yeah, no one's lost to the darkness. Colbo takes it. We see an 80s game? Maybe. Possible. 16,000. How'd the audience do? Aww. Sorry, audience. Well, PNC, bummer that it came down a chance. I mean, it kind of did. Colbo won by knowing all the questions at the end, so in that regard. Yeah. Whew, I think that's where we're going to end it, folks. I am tired. I'm upset that we didn't get Warren in remotely. He was working from home today, so it was the perfect thing. But, oh well. I think we're set up for tomorrow pretty well. Let's put this back on. Yeah, so I can... Let's be sad. Anyway... All right. Any last details here? Oh yeah, tweet the deaths out. You can do that on Twitter. So he's talking about Cookie. Cookie is hosting Fibbage 3.
Come on in.
All right, guys. We're closing it out. See you tomorrow here at 6 p.m. Central for Fibbage 3. Thanks for coming.